to the front page of the Herald Sun. Mortgage stretcher. If this doesn't make your guts groan, I don't know what will. The 40-year mortgage has arrived. In a move other major lenders are expected to follow, Pepper Money is launching a mortgage next week that will run out to December 2065. Borrowers would pay less each month, but the loans are dearer in the long term. Yeah, go figure. I don't even want to think about this. I don't know if I even want to be alive in 2065 to think about paying how quickly people used to be able to buy a house back in the day, get it done in a couple of decades, if that. We're now talking about 40-year mortgages because they're so expensive, you're going to need 40 years or maybe even more to pay off even a one-bedder apartment if you're looking at central suburbs in Sydney. And that's for a hole in the wall. That's nothing fancy.
Is it in Japan where they have mortgages now that are generational, so it gets handed on to your kids, and which has a certain attraction? Actually, Caleb.
Well, I'm sure it does, but I mean the greatest thing about debt has always been that it is extinguished upon death. The creditor can come and take assets to recover as much of their money as possible, but you can't actually pass debt on to children. Imagine if that were the case. You know, you could go out and take out a massive mortgage about 5 minutes before your car gets.
Then your son's going to pay it off.
You're like, you know, before I die, I really want to have a Ferrari and a mansion, and then your kids are like, Dad, what did you do to us?
I've got two of them. I'll get two cars. It's interesting, over the last couple of years, 430,000 Australians have extended the life of their mortgages. So clearly when people are struggling with repayments, even though you're worse off in the long run, it's going to be attractive to people.
And that's the thing, right? Like, it's sad, but what else are people meant to do? If you want to buy in the market that currently exists, you haven't got a lot of room to move and you don't have much choice. So if this allows you to get into the market, you'd say, OK, that's great. But, of course, that also then has the effect of allowing more people into the housing market, which, when you have an already stretched housing market, means the prices go up even further. So you really can't win here, can you? But you said you don't want to be alive in 2065, which is a sad thought, Liz. But I can't remember who sang the song, but, you know, it goes, in the year 2525, if man is still alive, if woman can survive, you may find... And then it goes on all these futuristic things.
Tim Flannery, wasn't it?
It goes on all these futuristic things that were supposedly going to happen. So I occasionally go back and listen to it because it goes on about, you know, 2020 and all this stuff. And it's like, wow, that's not actually what the world turned out like. It's a bit like watching Back to the Future. They went forward to, was it 2016 or 2015 they went to? And they were all getting around on hoverboards and stuff. And it's like, that didn't happen, did it?